What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another Clash Royale video. Now, before we get into anything, I do have a quick announcement to make. As you guys know, my birthday was a few days ago. I uploaded a video about it, I created a tournament for you guys, and I also announced a possibility of a future giveaway. Now, I also asked for a like on that video because it was my birthday, and that was the only present I wanted from you guys. But that video actually got over 600 likes in less than 24 hours. That is crazy. That is the most amount of likes I've gotten that fast, especially compared to the actual views the video has. So thank you guys so much for that. It really was awesome seeing so many likes on that video. So I definitely had to do something for you guys, and I almost promised a giveaway, so I had to make sure it happened. I emailed Grab Points about the giveaway, and they are definitely down to do one. So make sure you guys check out the link in the description below to support Grab Points, as well as getting yourself some free gift cards. But the giveaway has not been announced yet. I will be announcing the giveaway in tomorrow's video, so make sure you stay tuned and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Anyway, now that that is out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into today's video. I am on my 8 cards only account, and if you guys don't know what this account is, I'm only at level 6, and right now I'm at 2200 trophies. But the main idea behind this account is that I can only upgrade 8 cards in my entire card collection. If I scroll down here, every single card of mine is a level 1, except for the knight, of course, because the game does make you upgrade either the knight or the arrows. But besides the knight, every single card that isn't in my deck is only a level 1, and they will stay level 1 forever. The only cards that I'm allowed to upgrade are these 8 cards in my deck right now. But I can use any card I want to. I could use a level 1 prince or a level 1 giant skeleton if I wanted to, and I have actually used those cards in the past. It's just that these cards are the only ones that I can actually upgrade. That is why I'm such a low level right now. I'm only at level 6, but I do have some pretty high level cards if you only look at this deck right here. But this deck right here is the one that got me all the way up to 2200 trophies as a level 6. I don't have that much of a disadvantage because of my card levels. However, I do face a lot of level 8s and a lot of level 9s. So they do have higher card levels than me, and of course more hit points on their tower, so sometimes it's hard to battle them, but I do usually come out with a win. This deck though has been so good to me. I recently switched to it. I was using the prince and the giant skeleton for a while because my hog rider was really low level. But I finally got my hog rider to level 6, and he's been an absolute beast for me. Let's just go ahead and check out my attack log. Scroll all the way to the bottom when I started using this deck. So as you can see, I was losing a lot with this prince deck, and I just had to switch things up. So I threw in the hog rider after I upgraded to level 6, and I got a win with the first battle, a win with the second battle. I went on a 3, a 4, a 5 win streak before I finally lost a battle. And then after that, I had a draw. I had another win after that, and then another loss. But then after that, I had 3 more wins, 4 more wins, and then a draw. But if you didn't notice, my last 4 victories were all 3 crown wins. This guy was using a princess. This guy was using the new mega minion. This guy was using a level 3 P.E.K.K.A. and a level 3 witch. This guy was using level 3 Rich as well, giant hog rider deck. I still 3 crowned every single one of these guys. So this deck right here is definitely working out extremely well. I got the hog rider, the mini P.E.K.K.A., the Valkyrie, the Zap, goblins, minions, musketeer, and the fireball. But now that you've seen my attack log, you've seen the deck, you know everything about it, let's go ahead and check out some of these replays and watch how I got these 3 crowns. So we're going to start off by watching this replay against Andy right here, and pay attention quick because this is my favorite move to do in Clash Royale. I drop my hog rider and my goblins at the exact same time. As soon as the battle starts, try to get over to that tower as soon as I can. I usually catch the opponent off guard while he's distracted or something of that sort, and I usually get to the tower and do a lot of damage. Right there, in the first 20 seconds, I knocked the tower all the way down to 450 hit points. Not a lot of people are paying attention at the start of battle, so I usually love to do that, and it definitely works out a lot of the time, but it can definitely be risky because it doesn't leave you a lot of elixir to defend with. As you saw right here, I countered his push pretty well. It's just that he had a level 7 giant. He has level 10 commons as well. So he countered my defense pretty well, and he actually took out my tower within the first minute of the battle. So I dropped down my musketeer to take out his mega minion and that archer right there. They do a lot of damage to her though, and she's already at under half hit points. So I'm not even expecting her to lock onto that tower, but I know I'll get it down eventually because it's already at 450 hit points. I have my fireball, I have my hog rider, I can take out that tower whenever I need to. So I went ahead and dropped down my hog rider and my goblin on the right side tower. As he dropped down a knight in front of that musketeer on the left, he has no elixir to defend against my push over on the right, and my goblins and my hog rider take out that tower extremely quick. I dropped some minions on my king tower to take out his musketeer and finish off that knight. They do drop my king tower to half hit points, but I did get his right tower out of that trade-off right there. So I thought that was a pretty nice move by me. I dropped down my mini P.E.K.K.A. to take out his Valkyrie as well. He wasted his arrows on like 2 minions over there trying to protect that tower at 450 hit points. Right now I do have a mini P.E.K.K.A. running towards his king tower. Let's go ahead and see if it'll make it over there. Musketeer locked on to his left tower and dropped it all the way down to 16 hit points. I made sure to drop it when the king tower was distracted on the mini P.E.K.K.A. so I can get off as many shots as I could. And now that these archers are right next to the musketeer, I went ahead, threw down my fireball and take out all of them. However, he does drop his knight and a mega minion on my king tower trying to go for this 3 crown. My Valkyrie finished off the knight no problem. My minion took out the mega minion as well, and now they're working on this Valkyrie. So instead, I'm going to go ahead and send in my Hog Rider, my Goblins, and my Musketeer on his King Tower, trying to get that 3 crown, because I know all I have to do for that left tower is zap it and it'll go down, which is exactly what I do right there. I zap the crown tower, it goes down, and the Musketeer is still shooting at that King Tower. So I drop down some minions and my Hog Rider as he drops a giant on my King Tower, trying to get the 3 crown before I do, but my Hog Rider and my minion make it to his tower over there, and that was an easy 3 crown for me. So that was just one example of how awesome this deck works out. Let's go ahead and check out one more. Now, I didn't quite catch what level the other guy was. He was probably level 8, maybe level 9, because I do face a lot of level 9s up here as well, but this guy is definitely level 9, and he is the level 3 P.E.K.K.A. user. He also has a level 3 Wish as well, but besides that, I'm doing exactly what I showed you guys in my last battle. I threw down my Hog Rider immediately, and this guy was distracted, not paying attention. I don't know what he was doing, but I actually took out his left tower immediately within the first 20 seconds of the battle, made it all the way to his King Tower before he placed a single troop. But now he drops down a Valkyrie to counter my mini P.E.K.K.A. and my Musketeer, as well as some Spear Goblins. I do make it through all of those troops, but now my troops have very little hit points. They're finished off by the King Tower that now has 2,700 hit points. He drops down a Wish on his right lane, so instead of countering that, I'm going to go ahead and push the left lane with my Valkyrie, my Hog Rider, and my Goblins right here. At the same time, he drops down a mini P.E.K.K.A. on my right lane, totally ignoring my troops on the left. I'm not sure why he did that, because in just a few more seconds, that King Tower goes down, and I already have another 3 crown. Now, I know that wasn't much of a battle, but it does show you exactly how I like to use this deck, throw the guy off guard and get as much damage done to the tower as I can. And especially in that last battle, even though he was dropping down his Wish and his P.E.K.K.A. on my right lane, I went ahead and pushed the left lane anyway. I knew he wouldn't have any elixir to defend, and I knew I could get that 3 crown as well. Sometimes the best way to defend a push is just to put pressure on the other lane. But because that battle was so short, let's go ahead and check out one of my most recent 3 crowns. Here we have a battle against another level 9, and right off the start I didn't have my Hog Rider ready, but I did have my Valkyrie ready with some Goblins in behind. However, this guy was actually prepared for the push and he fireballed my troops. His Wish is advancing towards my left lane. I'm ready to counter it, however, with my Hog Rider and some minions to attack that Hog Rider. I think I just called my mini P.E.K.K.A. Hog Rider, did not mean to do that, but now we took out all of his troops over there, and behind my mini P.E.K.K.A. and my minions, I'm going to go ahead and send my own Hog Rider. He counters with some Spear Goblins in the back, and as my zap loads up, I'm going to go ahead and zap those out of the way. My mini P.E.K.K.A. did go down, but the Hog Rider and the minions finished off that left tower. They made it all the way to the King Tower and even dropped it down below 3,000 hit points. So now he has full elixir, I only have 6 elixir. He drops down a level 6 giant on my left lane. To counter this, I drop down a Valkyrie and that fireball to take out his minion horde that was under a rage spell. Luckily, my Valkyrie did survive, so I could come over here and help finish off this giant. It has the tiniest amount of hit points I've ever seen a Valkyrie have, so I definitely got lucky with that fireball timing right there. But now he drops down a Wish to take out my Goblins, and that'll definitely finish off my Valkyrie as well. So now that he dropped down his Barbarians as well, I dropped down my minions as soon as the Wish locked onto my Musketeer, because I did not want her splash damage taking out my minions immediately. But one Barbarian managed to make it to my tower, and he took out my left lane tower. The Valkyrie over here will finish off those Spear Goblins, and now I'm about to send in my Hog Rider with some Goblins behind the Valk. So now they're rushing over towards that King Tower. He drops down a giant in defense, but that won't distract my Hog Rider. He went ahead and wasted a fireball on it. My Hog Rider is still getting off a bunch of shots on that tower. This time I dropped it below 2,000 hit points. His King Tower is sitting at 1,700 hit points right now. I went ahead and fireballed that giant as well as those minions. Dropped down my mini P.E.K.K.A. on the Hog Rider, and even though it was under a rage spell, it only got one shot off on my tower. He's going to counter my mini P.E.K.K.A. of course, but at the same time, I'm going to send the exact same push over on the left lane. He has nothing to defend against this. He drops down a Barbarian though. My Valkyrie and the Zap spell did take it out. The fireball plus the Hog Rider do take out the King Tower for yet again another 3 crown. So as you can see, I am 3 crowning quite a bit of level 9s up here, even as a level 6. So this deck is working out really well for me. If you guys need a new deck, make sure you try this one out and let me know how you do with it. That's going to be it for today. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure you smash that like button down below. Make sure you stay tuned to tomorrow's video for an awesome giveaway. But that's all I've got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.